Those who thought it was over, it's far from over. Game 2, we will win. That's a fact.
Yo, with the crazy year Kendrick has been having, 2024 is cemented as his year, and he isn't done wreaking havoc because he just dropped his 6th studio album, GNX, and it was like a bazooka went off. And I guess Lil Wayne is trying to get stomped out like Drake because he responded to Kendrick's first song on the album, Whacked Out Murals, when Kendrick said, I used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rolling chain proud, irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Lil Wayne took it to X and said, man, what the f I do? I just be chilling and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep, I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. Lil Wayne has been disrespecting Kendrick Lamar ever since it was announced he'd be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show, crying in front of the whole world, trying to manipulate fans, causing chaos on the internet, trying to convince him that the halftime show was stolen from you when it was never offered. And this drugged up nigga over here pretending like he ain't do shit. The irony. Lil Wayne entertaining beef with Kendrick is the dumbest thing he could do. Homie has more skeletons in his closet than Jeffrey Dahmer. That means he's an easier target for Kendrick. On this album, Kendrick Lamar sounds hungry, like he's still an artist trying to break through, especially being on his 6th album. He even had Snoop Dogg shook because Snoop Dogg acknowledged Drake's disrespectful use of Tupac's voice to diss Kendrick.
Snoop posted tailor-made, I prayed it was the edibles, I couldn't believe it, it was only right for me to let it go.
This had Snoop glazing like cream on donuts all day. He made sure everything was cool between him and K-Dot. Snoop for years have been playing both sides, trying to rewrite history with his beef with Biggie, trying to make Tupac look crazy, disrespecting him for years. Kendrick put the industry on notice when he said,
everybody that's on my body.
That's the type of thing you say when you wish a nigga would. Kendrick is showing us that he will call you out by name if there's an issue. He doesn't care how much of a legend you are. He's already told us this on Like That when he said he'll diss Melly Mel if he had to. Top Dog posted on his story saying that Dot is a dangerous man right now. Everything I thought he would be at 16 years old is here right now. Everybody stand down, I promise you. Drake, get up. This nigga held a memorial candle in a music video because he killed your career. This nigga Kendrick is a sick individual. I don't even know if this beef is even fair anymore. Drake, you need to do something. He even told us he just slaughtered me a goat. At this point, Drake is scared of Kendrick because this fool does nothing but talk when people want to see results in the music. Instead, he goes on the live stream 2 days after Kendrick dropped an album.
I'm here, as you can see, fully intact, mind, body, and soul, in case you were wondering, right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Chubbs can't save you, nigga. This dude did all that hoorah when he knew he was suing. Don't let Drake fool you. This OV hoe is bothered. Drake lies worse than Adam Sandler's stutter on The Waterboy.
Mama said that. Mama.
Instead of taking his L gracefully, he did the worst things you can do in the rap beef. He's making the people lose respect for him. He filed a petition with the court against Spotify and Universal Music Group, accusing them of conspiring to inflate streaming and radio numbers of Not Like Us. I believe there's some truth to this, but Drake is stretching it. He didn't complain when it was being done for him with back-to-back and his music for years. Now it's a problem? Cry me a river, nigga. You've been dissing women in your music for years. I've never heard of a Serena Williams lawsuit. How can you cry about the same system you benefit from? The following day, he filed another petition against UMG alleging defamation and claiming that the label could have stopped the release of Not Like Us, which Drake said falsely accused him of being a PDF file. This can't be the same dude who clowned J. Cole for apologizing. The same dude who called Steve Lacy a fragile op? What happened to get shot for way lesser? You mean you took niggas to court for way lesser? I thought you can't be showing no stress on your face. I thought a cease and desist was for hoes. His fans have been working overtime trying to explain this shit. Out here looking like Tyrese.
What more do you want from me?
This is just another case of Drake throwing rocks and hiding his hands. He's tried to play the victim in every scenario in this beef. He tried to fool the audience on numerous occasions, like when he hinted at there being a round 2 and fooling academics to report on the round 2 as being who sells more, as if he was gonna drop music at the same time as Kendrick.
If you think Drake finna abandon and forsake all them fans, you gotta realize this for the fans right here. You think he gonna let some niggas have something over him, his legacy, and his fans? No.
So is it gonna be
chat.
game two play? Game 2 play? Is it gonna be
that? This the new thing. Drake in 5. Drake in 5, people. Drake in 5. Remember, I told you that. Drake in 5.
6?
This has got to be the saddest turnout in hip-hop history. He's made his fans look like fools. Kendrick may be one of the biggest hip-hop villains we have ever seen. He shut down one of the biggest rappers number-wise of all time. He even shut his fans up along with him. He got the media to turn on him. He turned Drake into the most hated man in hip-hop, and Kendrick is just watching him crumble. And now in Drake's petition, he also alleged that UMG was working against him and terminated employees who had affiliation and loyalty to him, and refused to engage in negotiation after Drake notified them that it was hurting his pockets and having an impact on his image. Because this is about Drake negotiating with his label because he didn't get the deal he wanted, if the label gave him what he wanted, this probably wouldn't be happening. And Drake's biggest glizzy gobbler, Funk Flex, who hasn't been relevant since MTV Raps, is trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho and help Drake. He's willing to drop a dime on these dudes, saying that backdoor deals have been happening under the table with DJs. Should I name names? I can if you need me to. Niggas like this is the reason why Drake is able to stoop so low and cause a culture shift. The level of stupidity is out of this world. With Kendrick Lamar set to perform at the Super Bowl in February, things have gotten to a point where we don't know if he'll be performing Not Like Us. The NFL might keep him from performing it. Maybe it isn't so bad for Drake because he's not in jail right now. Can't say the same for Lil Durk because Lil Durk's case is all bad. It isn't gonna end well. Is it over? Make sure you check that video out down below. But yo, if you like hip hop and pop culture content, consider subscribing. And I'm out. Peace.